Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Alina. In today's tutorial I will show you how to create this lovely cabochon. We're going to use a stone. It's 18 by 6 millimeter. You can go for a crystal if you want. This is the back of the bezel. I think it looks gorgeous even on the back, which is a pride for any beader, I think. I embellished the edge with some 3 millimeter crystal, and you can totally substitute all the beads and create your own version. You can put crystal in the front, or you can add pearls on the edge. You can go only crystal or only pearls, or even the stone. You can use 18 millimeter Rivoli. I think it will look very nice. So it's a modified right angle weave stitch. Although it looks complicated, it's actually not complicated at all, and it's done in no time, in one sitting. You don't even realize when you make it, and I think it will be nice to make different color, play with the combination of beads. And I would love to know in the comments if you choose different kind of beads and how the project went by. Also, I want to mention I added a small jump ring here, so you can add your necklace. But if I want to say, if you don't want to add the jump ring, the next video I will post, let me show you. I'm working on a necklace, beaded necklace for this cabochon, and this is how it is. It's a very easy spiral with 2 beads. It's very fast. So actually the design will be like this. You will create 2 length of spirals, and we're going to connect it here, of course, without having the jump ring. So I wanted to mention this in case you don't want to add the jump ring, so you don't want to work again to make another cabochon to add for the necklace. But as I told you, it's such a fast stitch that you totally can do 2 of them, one with the jump ring and one without, and it will be super okay. So let's get started. Let's review the materials. You're going to need a beading thread. I'm using Fireline 6LB crystal color. You're also going to need 2 colors of 15-0 seed beads, but you can go with only 1 color. I just used 2 colors so I can show you better the design. Then you're going to need 3 millimeter Bicones, 3 millimeter pearls, a beading needle, a jump ring. I suggest you use double jump ring so it doesn't have a hole from where the thread can get out, so I prefer double jump rings. And of course the cabochon. This is 18 by 6. It's a synthetic cabochon, so it's not a natural stone, but it's beautiful on its own. So let's get started. You're going to start by adding 180 centimeter of thread, or 60 inches of thread. Then you're going to pick up 14 pearls and 14 15-0 seed beads. So I have, if I count, I have sequence of 2, so it will be 1 seed bead, 1 pearl, 1 seed bead, 1 pearl. So you'll have 14 pearls and 14 seed beads. And then we're going to create a circle. You're going to leave a tail, not very long tail, maximum let's say 10 centimeter. And then you're going to go through all the beads again and make sure you don't skip any of the 15 O's, because this is very easy and it happened to me more than one time. So I want to go through all the beads again to form a circle. This is a very easy stitch of it's modified right angle weave. I think it's perfect for bezeling cabochons because it's faster than if you create peyote with seed beads, and it's looking very elegant. If you want, you can substitute the pearls with crystals for a more fancy look, and you can substitute the bezel with any crystal you have in your stash, just to be the same size. So as you can see, I created the circle. I went through all the beads again, and now I want you to exit any of the pearls. Now you're going to pick up 7 15 O's, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I will go back through the same pearl I'm exiting. Let's see if I can make it, since I tie it very good. And then the next 15 O and the pearl. So you will be going through a pearl, a 15 O and a pearl, but you're going to work anti-clockwise, so you're going back. So now you're going to pull. When I'm going to pull, you will see we created like a semicircle of beads around the pearl. So we're going to be doing this through all the pearls that we have in this circle. Now, instead of 7 15 O's like we pick up in the beginning, I will pick only 5 because I want to connect it with this 2 from the previous loop. And now 5 plus 2 is 7. So I will pick up only 5, 4 and 5. And now I want you to go back through these 2 seed beads from the previous loop, just like this. You're going to ignore the seed bead between the pearls and go directly through the pearl, and then the seed bead, and then again a pearl, just like this. And I'm going to pull, and just like this I created another loop around the next pearl. And I'm going to repeat this process over and over again. So you're going to pick up again 5 15 O's. And now you're going back through these 2 previous 15 O's from this loop, through the pearl directly, the next pearl, the 15 O and the pearl after, like this. And then you're going to pull, and now we have another unit of seed beads around the pearl. Let me show you one more time. Pick up 5 15 O's, 4 and 5, and go through these 2 seed beads right here. Through the pearl, $15 and pearl. There you have it. And then you're going to pull. So keep doing this until the last pearl, and I will meet you right back to show you what you have to do there. Welcome back. So I reached my last pearl. This is how it's looking. So I don't have a loop around this pearl, but now instead of picking up again 5 beads, I want to connect the first loop I made with the last one. So I will just go through 2 beads from the first loop we created, the first 2. So you have to ignore the seed beads that's in between pearls. You just go through the next 2 seed beads like this, the one that they are staying vertical, and then you're going to pick up only 3 15 O's. Why 3? Because we have 2 from the previous loop and 2 from the last one, so we just need 3. And I will go, let me show you, I will go through this 2 right here, like we just added 5, but instead of 5 we added 3 seed beads. And then I'm going to pull. And now we have all around the pearls we created our loops. Now what I want you to do is wave your way until you exit one of the middle bead from each loop. So if you look closely, each loop has 3 beads here on top. So the middle bead actually will be this one. It has 3 seed beads here. The middle one is this one. So I will just wave my way, go through this pearl, just like this. And then I will go through these beads, the two. And then I will go through the next two. So finally I reach the middle bead. Now I will pick up 3 15-ohs. I will choose the other color so you see better. You can go with the same color if you wish to. And I will go through the next 15-ohm in the middle from the next loop, just like this. So this will create like a bridge between these loops. Again 3 15-ohs. I'm going through the middle one right here. This is the middle one. The second one from up. And I'm going to pull. Pick up 3. And go through this one. So you're going to keep doing this until you reach the last one, and I will come to show you what's the next step. Glad to have you back. So I finish adding all the gold beads, 3 every each loop. Now I have to add the last one. So I will pick up 3 gold beads and I will see which bead I have to go. It's the one that's already having other 3 gold beads right here. So I will go through this one. And now I'm ready to step up to go through the next phase of our bezeling, and I want to add another layer of seed beads. So of course now in bezeling it's all about the middle beads. So I will go again checking. I have 3 sequins of beads. I will go through the middle one, which is the second one from here. So I will go through the next 2 gold beads, just like this. Now you're going to pick up 5 seed beads again, bronze one this time, 3, 4 and 5, and you will go through the next middle bead, gold one, right here. Let me show you like this. So you will go through this one, but this time instead of adding all the time another loop, we're going to skip one, add one, skip one, add one, because you want to narrow the base so the bezel will sit like in a cradle. So now you'll go, I want to step up, so I will not pick any beads, and I want to reach again the next middle bead right here. So I will go through the next gold bead, that's right here. I will skip the bronze one, so go through the gold one next. I'll skip the bronze one and go through the next 2 from here, like this. Now I'm ready to add another triangle. Let's call it triangle this time. So I'm going to pick up 5 beads, 15-ohm, and I will go through the next sequence of 3 gold beads through the middle, and I'm going to pull, just like this. You see how it's looking now? And now you're going to, without adding anything on your needle, step up again, go through the next gold bead from here and through these 2 from the next unit, just like this. Let me show you one more time. Pick up 5 15-ohm bronze beads, go through the next unit in the middle, and then you're going to skip the next, go through the gold bead and through these 2 gold beads from the next step, like this. So you're going to do this, and as you guess, I will meet you right in a second to add the last unit together. So see you in a minute. Welcome back. So our crown, it's looking like a crown from here. It has 2, 4, 6 triangles. So I reached the last one. So you have to have a total of 7. So I will pick up again 5 50 nose bronze color. And I will go through the next bead in the middle right here. And that's it. As you can see, we have 1 triangle, 1 missing piece here, 1 triangle, 1 missing piece, and we go through the last part of our bezel before we put the stone inside. And as you guessed it, we have to go through the middle bead of this triangle, which is the 3rd one. You see, it's kind of popping out like this. So I will just wave my way, go through the gold beads like this. This the first bead. It's when you bezel everything, it's very symmetric, which I love. Go through these 2 gold beads. Let me see if I can make it. Like this. And then I will go through the next 3 beads, bronze one. There you have it. So now finally I step up and I am where I'm supposed to be, in the middle of this bead. Now you're going to pick up 3 beads, 50 now. I will switch back to gold so you see better. So pick up 3 50 no's and just go through this bead, the middle bead from this unit. Again 3 50 no's. Go through the middle bead, which is the 3rd bead, the 3rd bronze one from this triangle, like this. And pull. Don't over pull now before we add our cabochon, our stone. We're not going to over pull right now, like this. Almost there. Pick up 3 more, and after we finish this part, we're going through the part I love the most, which is to embellish any bezel, which is the fun part, the creative part. I love bezeling because it's fun. Okay, so 1 more, and now let's see. You will go through this, so don't go down here, yeah, not here. You will go up right here, like this. So this is how it's looking now. Now it's the time to add our stone. You will be facing up where the pearls are, like this. Don't worry if it looks like it's not fitting. Now I'm just arranging with my thumbs, and I'm making sure everything is sitting nice and symmetric and tight. I want this, the last gold beads, to just form a circle in the middle of our stone. There you have it. It's supposed to look something like this. And now what I want to do, I will go through all the gold beads again so I can reinforce. So I will go like this and pull, then go through the next 3 beads and pull again. And all the time I'm making sure the stone is sitting in the middle of my beadwork. Just like this. Almost there. And now if you want to make sure your stone is super center, I like to add one more bead in between these three sequins we just added now, these three gold ones. So I'm trying to pull as hard as I can, but in the same time I want to make sure it's situated where it's supposed to be, in the middle. So it's going to look something like this. So now what I like to do is I like to go again through the middle bead of this gold one and add one more bronze. I will show you. So I will go back. Let's see where I feel like it's not staying good. I will go again. Now I will go, let's go through the bronze one too. So I will go through the middle one, which is the second gold bead from these three. And I'm going to pull. Then I'm going to pick up a bronze bead, 15-0, and go through the next gold one in the middle, the second one. Like this. I don't want my beadwork to be not even, so now I will pick up another bronze bead and go through the middle one right here, and I'm pulling another bronze, go through this one, one more. Of course, after this I will reinforce again everything. I will even go again. You see here how you can see the thread, that it's coming out. You can see the thread right here, so I don't like it. So I will go, after I finish putting all the 15 rows, I will go here again and connect better. Pick up another 15 row and go through the middle one right here, because with these stones you never know exactly. Sometimes they come more fat, if I can say this. Sometimes they are more thin, so you should adjust your beadwork according to your stone. This comes with practice more than anything, but you can just improvise like this, and I will add one more. Actually, I need to add two more. I think it's look very nice on the back too, which is a joy for any beader out there. Their work, it's nice in the front and also in the back, because we like pretty things. There you have it. Like this. And this is the back of it, and this is the front. So now I will wave again, especially when this V shape it's it's connecting with the gold one. I will wave again through the gold and through the V shape to make sure it's super tight, and I will meet you right back to show you how to add the crystals. So I finished reinforcing in the back. If you look super close, you'll see there's no more thread showing what is the V shape. What I did is went through this 2 gold beads, then through this bronze one, which is the tip of the V shape, and then back through this 2. So this pull all these V shape bronze beads more to the center of the stone. So now what I want to do is I want to exit any 2 beads. Let me show you. We have 2 beads right here, 250 nodes. I hope you can see them. We have 2 here and 2 here in between each pearls. So we're going to add our crystals, and it's going to be like embellishing a right angle weave unit. So I will show you in a minute. My thread is right here. I will go and exit one of these 250 nodes that I want, just like this. Just find your way. Of course, it's harder now because of the work, it's super tight, which is a good sign when you bezel something. I'm just going like this, and then I want to go through these 2 beads right here. Now you're going to pick up a 50 no. I chose the bronze one. You can go with any color you like. Then a 3mm bicone, and then a 50 no. So my thread is exiting like this on this 250 nodes. I will go diagonally on this 2. So I'm not going in the same direction, I'm going diagonally. So if your thread is exiting up part, you're going down, and vice versa. And I'm going to pull, and this is going to situate our first crystal right here. Let's continue now. This is part, it's very easy and fun. Pick up a 50 no, a 3mm bicone, and a 50 no, and do the same thing. Go through these 2 beads from down and pull, and you see it's situating our crystal. Mostly they look like diagonally situated, which is even more nice. So let's see. Our thread is exiting these 2 beads here, so I will go through the next 2 from the opposite direction. You can kind of see where you have to add the crystals because it's an empty space. Like this. Let's add one more, and then I will let you do all the way around all the row, and I will meet you in a minute because we are so close to finish our lovely design. So this is how it's looking. If you want to be more creative, of course you can, it's looking even nice like this. You can add only a couple of crystals here and down. You can also add another row of pearls, 3mm pearls. Anything you want, it's going to look amazing. So I will meet you right back before we add the last crystal. Welcome back. So let's add the last crystal together. So I'm going to pick up a 50 no, a 3mm, and a 50 no, and my thread is exiting like this. I will go through this 2 right here. Make sure you spot them because you already have the bicone, the previous one. So I'm going to pull, and with this we finish adding all the crystals. In the meantime, I wave my tail because I don't need it. I have enough thread on this side, but I always like to use the tail either to add the bail or to reinforce the pearls if I feel like the stone is not sitting tight. But in our case, as you can see, it's very tight, so it's good. And now I exit, let's see, this 2 beads from down. I will go through this 50 no, and the crystal and the 15 that we added in the beginning. So let's see. There's no way easier to spot another way to wave your thread. So I will go just like this, and then I will pick up my jump ring. I will see how it's situated, just like this, and I will go through this part again, the 15 the crystal and the 15 that we added the second time. You can find a way to add this jump ring. There isn't a specific way. You just wave it around through beads and see where it's easier to add. Now I'm looking in the back. I will just go, let's see, through this one. I'm just waving my way so I can go at least 2 times through this jump ring. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you don't want to add the jump ring, just leave it as it is, because the next tutorial I will post will be spiral rope, very nice design for this pendant. So if you find adding the bail it's a bit tedious, don't worry, I got your back, and I will make a bead necklace to match. So I will go back through the jump ring. Yes, let's see where we are, and I will go back through this 15 right here. So as I told you, there isn't a specific path. You just wave your way around until you go 2-3 times through this jump ring. So this was the project for today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please don't forget to hit that like button, and I would love to see some comments from you, letting me know if you tried the design, how it is, what kind of stone you use, and if you need maybe you have a bigger stone or a smaller, don't hesitate to leave a comment, and I will tell you exactly how many beads you need to bezel your stone. So with this in mind, I will see you very soon. Take care and bye bye.